What a perfect spot as well to start our food tour.
So we're going to be doing it all by ourselves today, but
oh, it's a bit spicy actually.
That was a lot spicier than we expected. Oh, I can almost see that.
Wow, it tastes just like sambuca. Apparently it's really good for your digestion.
Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to Ohrid. We have got something so exciting today. We're doing a mini food tour. When we arrived yesterday, we did actually ask the owners whether there is any designated food tours that they do in the town. There actually isn't, so we're going to be doing it all by ourselves today, but they were very kind and they've given us 2 pots of their homemade relishes, which you can use breakfast, lunch or dinner, and that is what we're going to try this morning or this afternoon.
What a perfect spot as well to start our food tour. We had to go to the shop, get some bread.
Yeah,
our relishes are there, and we can overlook Lake Ohrid. Well, it's lunch, but you can have it for breakfast, lunch and dinner, right?
Yeah, you can have them at any point. Just which one do you want to try first? Can we also just appreciate, like, look at how cute they are. What did they call them? Like wooden tops they called them, didn't they?
I think so.
It's like they're jars, but they're both homemade here.
What are they called on there? Ajvar?
This is lutenka, which is normally like a roasted bell pepper sort of relish. And then this is the same, but it says spicy.
I think it makes sense to go with non-spicy first.
Yeah, non-spicy.
To get us ready, and then go for spicy second.
So you don't actually have to put this on bread, but it's like a known thing because it's more like a spread. So you can kind of put it in pastas or have it as just a dipping sauce, but we're gonna try it with bread.
Oh, it's all coloured peppers. You've got red, you've got some green, I'm putting some more on. Oh, and it has a huge, look at the size of that pepper on it. This is apparently the non-spicy one.
I can smell it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looked like it was good.
Oh, it's a bit spicy actually. It's really good. It's like a tomato sauce made out of peppers.
And you can use it literally for anything.
Yeah, that would be really, really nice with pasta.
So the lady at our hotel, she actually home makes all of these, which I think is so lovely. And look at that, I've got a big green pepper. Should I just fold it in half?
Fold it in half. Make a
like a sandwich.
a folded sandwich. It's good, isn't it?
Wow.
How good would that be with pasta though?
I can't even tell you. That is so nice. Really, really spicy. It's like a tomato.
That's a non-spicy.
Yeah, I know. It's like a tomato sauce, but it's a lot fresher and healthier with an added spice.
The warm-up that was unspicy was spicy. What is that going to be when it says spicy? I don't think I'm going to be able to do the lid. These lids are... Oh, I'm getting strong today.
And she did actually mention to us that that was really spicy.
So, is it peppers again?
Yeah, they're both peppers.
Okay, so we've got peppers again, but with spices, like, what have they added?
With chilies.
So they've
Normally
added chili.
with like habanero chilies.
Okay.
But you can see, I'm just gonna while you're doing that.
You can see little bits of the chili in
But
it.
you can also see, can you see the colour difference? Like the other one was red, this is orange.
This is like...
It's flame symbols, isn't it? Like.
Yeah, I'm not putting too much on.
That is so spicy. You ready?
I'm going to fold it. I'm a bit nervous.
Get more some bread, get some more bread. To be fair, my mouth's already burning, so God knows what that's going to be like.
It's not that spicy yet.
No? Are we waiting for the spice?
I'm waiting for, the afterburn. You know what? You can taste the chilies in there, but I actually think the non-spicy... No, I thought it was coming. I actually think the non-spicy is less spicy than the spicy, if that makes sense. But you can taste it. It's got the peppers.
Do you mean it's more spicy?
It actually tastes a little bit sweeter.
That was a lot spicier than we expected. It
really was.
really burned, but very nice.
Yeah, it was really, really good. You could have it on many things. I think it's good this time of the year because it's starting to get a little bit colder now, but we are now on the hunt for a traditional restaurant. We're heading in the Old Town first, being that has got to be the place with the most traditional restaurants.
Also, walking through Ohrid, you will notice that there are so many pearl shops. It's actually known for pearls, and they have a really special way of doing it. Oh, sorry, they look so pretty in the corner. They actually, I think they cut a fish.
Yeah, the pearls are imported.
They're imported, and then they cut a fish and then use the white side of the fish to sort of polish and give the pearl that beautiful shine.
You can see lots of pearls for sale here in Ohrid. Too expensive for us though.
Ah.
This is a food vlog.
I thought you were getting me one.
This is a food vlog.
We have come into Tomato. I love the name, it's so cute. It's in the heart of the old town, just before the bazaar. We can see a peep of the lake over there. But first things first, I've got I can't even say it, but they call it
Yellow rakia.
Yellow.
Tykveszka żółta.
Tykveszka żółta.
Tykveszka żółta.
She's doing good. Macedonian raki.
It's a Macedonian raki, yeah. Oh, it smells like it's
Go on,
Oh,
you can
it's
do
good.
it.
Oh, it's more like, whoo! Oh, it's not very sweet. It's more like a brandy, I would say, but that's definitely kick-starting the food tour.
Givelli. My first try of Macedonian raki.
Tell me that burns.
I'll tell you what, it's more like a tequila. Tastes a lot like a tequila. Either the Macedonian raki or mastika are the two like national drinks. Of course with the beer as well.
That was a
Fiery.
big sip.
It's really fiery. Mastika.
Thank you.
So I've now got the mastika, which is again another one of the national drinks.
Yeah, I think there's two.
Oh, it's aniseedy.
Yeah, this is more like a liqueur.
It's like sambuca, no, it's more like a sambuca.
Oh, really? Oh, I can almost see that.
Wow, it tastes just like sambuca. Apparently it's really good for your digestion, so I'm not going to eat too much now, I'll save it for after.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Macedonian salad, hot bread, okay?
Thank you
very much.
How do we pronounce this?
Pinjur.
This is the pinjor?
This is pinjur. Tomato and peppers.
Perfect.
Yes. This is pinjur. Macedonian salad and hot bread. Gravce.
Tavche gravche.
Gravce, yes. Macedonian traditional food.
Wow,
Wow,
it looks amazing. And it's baked beans.
Baked beans, yes.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Looks so good.
I do not know where to start here.
Where are we going to start? Oh my god, right, so we have a Macedonian salad. The reason it's Macedonian is because they have roasted peppers. They love roasted peppers out here, which leads me on to pinjor, which I think is similar to what we tried earlier, except it's made with aubergine or eggplant, depending on how you want to say it out here. And then lastly we
Aubergine.
have...
We're English.
Aubergine. And then lastly we have the most traditional dish, which we actually struggled to find, believe it or not. It's called tavchi gravchi, I think. He was teaching me how to say it, and it's basically baked beans in a wooden pot with some fresh bread. Where to start? So I'm going to start with the tavchi gravchi because it's what I was most excited for. Just they're not baked beans as we would have in England. They're more like white beans or kidney beans, but it smells so good. It's like a tomatoey, smoky sauce. It's got like a creamy casserole beanie sauce that is really, really nice. I don't know if you're meant to pair it with the salad or what, but that would definitely warm you up when it gets a bit colder.
I've done it a bit differently than Molly. I obviously have more table manners. I didn't just dip. I spooned it on to my crusty roll.
It's not what I was expecting, is it?
It's lovely. Like you say, it's like baked beans have been turned into a casserole. Really, really warm food. I think that's perfect for the winter that's coming up. Right, I'm going to try this pinjor. Looks very similar to what we had this morning.
It's more similar to the spicy one, which I think is called, is it the Ivor?
I'm
but
not
this
sure.
is made from eggplant, so it should be...
Aubergine.
Aubergine,
We're English, not
sorry.
American. I don't know why I blew it. Yeah, you can really taste the aubergine in it.
It's not, I wouldn't have thought it's as sweet.
It's a little bit more creamy,
Yeah.
this one, and not spicy at all. It'd be like a really good side dish.
The salad is so nice as well. It's like really fresh. It's got parsley on the top. But I just love the roasted peppers. Like we found it everywhere in the Balkans. It's very Mediterranean. I love the roasted peppers, the fresh tomato. You got onion as well.
Too much food. Second stop. I'm struggling already. I'm actually really, really impressed with the North Macedonian cuisine. But the best way, we heard, apparently, according to the guy that owns the place, is to have our mastika to help the digestion, so I can make room for some more in the next spot. Oh, I'm not a fan of mastika. It's very aniseedy. Actually, hold on, I have a better idea. Macedonian raki instead. We'll combine the two. I'll be drunk by the end of this food vlog.
Wow, that was so good. It came to about 10 English pounds or 700 dinar, which isn't too bad considering we had the drinks and lots of different dishes, but it was really nice. But we've now made it to the bazaar and we are just walking down to see if there's anything that we can quickly grab just as a snack. We don't really want to have to go and sit down and have another whole meal. I don't think I could take it, but something small and snacky is what we're looking for.
Actually really surprising. I didn't expect them to have, it's like a modern high street lined with loads of shops, this bazaar, but I think I've found someone.
So we found a bakery on the bazaar that actually does burek.
With a twist.
Look at this. It's not like burek we've had before. It's like a really long sausage. They do two versions, one with meat, one with just cheese, one with meat and cheese and one with just cheese. We went for the cheese one because she said it was like similar to a feta cheese, a Macedonian white cheese. Shall I eat it? So different to the bureks we've had before. It's a lot thicker, not as fine pastry, and the cheese is really good.
Looking at it, it looks more like a kebab, all wrapped up. That was the most aggressive bite ever, by the way. Very different to the cheese burek you'll get
Can I have some?
in Albania.
It's a lot thicker, isn't it?
It's a lot thicker, the pastry and the cheese inside.
Isn't it?
It's a lot saltier rather than being sweet. It's actually perfect. You cannot beat the burek. You can have it for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and you can actually, while doing a food tour like we are, you can eat it on the go. And you can't come to Ohrid and do a food tour and not have something on the lake. So I'm going to eat my burek and run down to the lake and hopefully find a dessert. I feel like the last thing we have should be a dessert and beer. I told you we would find the beer and come to the lake. I had to rush that burek actually, but we've come into MONEY because if you're going anywhere, you need to be on the lake. And we've got this whole, like, what would you say at the end? It's like a veranda at the end of the restaurant. To ourselves at the moment, the sun is just setting behind the mountains. I think they could be Albanian mountains that they're setting behind, but I think we're going to get a dessert here. Are we thinking dessert?
We were thinking dessert. We've had everything savoury. We need something sweet.
We need something sweet, but the views here are incredible. If you come to Lake Ohrid, you've got to eat at least once or have a drink on the lake.
This is so cool. This restaurant actually feeds the swans 3 times a day, and I'm allowed to feed them.
Oh my god.
They're just waiting. Look, ready?
I nearly caught it. And can we just appreciate the sunset? Do you know it's like a reflection? It's literally like looking on glass.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that, and the sun's just coming down now.
Wow. Ready? Are you gonna catch? You ready? Go.
Oh.
That nice? How cute are they?
They're so cute. We are sharing one dessert, and that is baklava.
Ooh, did we have this in Albania?
I think we have, and I've had it in other places too because it's traditional to a few countries, but each one makes it different themselves. This is full of nuts, pastry, and then sugar water.
Ooh.
Never heard of that before, but it's really glossy, gooey, and just really nutty. It reminds me
How
a bit
do you know?
of
You haven't
Christmas.
tried it yet?
I can see the nuts. Look, I'll show you. Can you see?
Oh, that looks good.
And it reminds me of Christmas baklava.
Good?
Oh, that's so nice.
I think you described it before you ate it.
I can see, yeah, the pastry's really thin, sugar is so good, and the nuts are so nutty.
I tried this baklava. I've got to eat it quickly. The swans are like, they're making noises at me. They're like shouting.
They're waiting for some baklava.
I think if you're eating here, I can't even get it, I'm that bad. I think if you're eating here, it's more about this view as well, sitting upon the lake. The food is like a second point. Look, have you seen that sun right now?
It's unreal, isn't it?
Is incredible.
It doesn't show it so well on the camera,
right
but if you could see it, wow.
It's quite wet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the sugar water, because it's not really syrup, it's a lot wetter than normal.
I like it, it's good.
Can you taste all the different nuts in there?
I don't know what nuts in there. I'm not. We don't normally do food vlogs. We do a few. We do.
If
one
you
now.
can't tell.
We do one now and then. It's really hard to explain food, isn't it? It's like there's a task to it, but I can explain beer. I told you I'm gonna get drunk by the end of this. I can't even explain beer actually.
It's a good beer.
It just tastes good. It's a good lager. They're fighting. You can't feed them baklava.
I didn't.
You did.
There was a bit of
Go on, give them
pastry.
one more bit. One little bit.
No, hang on. I need a bit of pastry that falls off.
Quick, before they come out. How's the baklava? Oh, that was a happy face.
I'm stuffed.
Too much food.
You should see the size of my stomach. I couldn't even speak. That was so good. I can't quite tell what would be my favourite.
What was the name of the bean dish?
Travche, gravche.
Great pronunciation. I think that's my favourite. I'd highly recommend the restaurant Tomato if you want. I love the name. It's so funny. Tomato just makes me laugh. If you want to eat anything traditional, really good
There
food.
was so much traditional food there. The kind of taste in my mouth is so much flavour. Like everything was so different.
Yeah, I could taste beer now.
Yeah, oh yeah, Scotch Go, our favourite beer. But we really enjoyed trying lots of different things. It's been
like do it yourself. Do it yourself because there isn't a food tour as such in Lake Ohrid. So go about, find places for yourself, eat something in the bazaar, have something by the lake, and have something traditional, and then you've done the lot.
Basically a perfect day.
Perfect day. I'm very full now, so I am going to have another beer and then go to sleep. We'll see you tomorrow.